Good morning, beautiful people. Good morning. Get your coffee, your tea, your water, your orange juice, whatever you drinking, and a little bit of me this morning. Good morning, you guys. It's Friday. We have made it through a whole nother week, plus the 4th of July, all that crackling. And I'm sorry if you guys got pets and dogs. They were a little upset yesterday. But hopefully all is well with you guys. Because guess what? You open up these two wonderful things on your face this morning. So you've already started out with the blessing for today. And my prayer for you is that you continue on to receive blessings throughout the day, no matter how big or how small. But not only that you're able to recognize some of those blessings so that you can be humble and grateful so the universe open up and pour out more blessings than you have room enough to receive. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. So, I have our affirmation for today, Self Care Friday, as well as a star seed oracle. Um, our little pin message says, "Good morning, beauties. To become someone you've never been, you have to do things that you've never done." Good morning, cousin Nikki. Now you know what the funny thing is, Nikki. You were the first thing on my mind this morning, and you know what they wanted me to tell you this morning. Since you was the first thing on my mind this morning, cousin Nikki, I love you. That is the message. I love you. I got you, Nikki. So remember today, good morning, Miss Wanda. Good morning, beautiful. We're accepting those agape love and hugs and all of that good stuff. Remember today I was doing something a little different. Um, and so I was laughing because I told you guys, remember yesterday about this little decision maker that they got on TikTok, right? Mm-hmm. That little thing. So with that little thing, and Angel answers these cards right here. Oh, what? They do have answers. Okay. We're going to see what that little thing do. Because I trust the cards. I don't know about that little thing because I don't know. But I told you guys, it's so funny. I got you, Miss Wanda. I wrote you down already. The funny thing is that I told you guys, I see people paying money on TikTok to ask this little thing a question, for somebody to have a video on it and them to post a question. They pay, they post a question, the person asks the question, and then they just do this. And wherever it stopped, they can see it because they don't even have a video on them. They had a video on the little board or whatever. And people actually pay for a decision making board. I listen, you guys, I'm not hating on nobody because I bought the little thing. I bought the little thing because I thought it was just hilarious. I wanted to really see what it do. Right along with buying that, I bought a book of answers or something, and it's a real thick book. And they was on. I haven't seen nobody on TikTok doing it lately. Good morning, Alex. Good morning, beautiful. I got you, sweetheart. I hadn't seen anybody on TikTok lately doing it, but they had a book of answers, and the people was paying for a question, and this person would take this thick book, it's about this thick because I have it, and just flick through the book, and wherever they open it at, that's the answer. I was like, people, but the funny thing is that they'll sit there and they'll pay for dumb stuff like that. But if you gave them some sound advice, if you really put some energy into doing, or they ain't paying you. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. So with the decision making board, you guys. Good morning, Michelle. Good morning, beautiful. How are you? We're gonna have angel answers. So we're gonna see what they board do. Hmm. Yeah, we're gonna see what they board do. I know, right? I got you, Michelle. So let me get started, you guys, because I'm excited to see what the hell they board do too. Because, um, like I said, it's just magnet pieces up under here, and so this is a magnet, and this is a magnet, and so I'm wondering. I know everything is energy, so we just gonna see, you guys. So our affirmation for today says, "I love my mind. My thoughts are my best friends." I love my mind. My thoughts are my best friends. That's funny. If they not your best friends, you better make them your best friends, because those are what you have. Your thoughts and your thoughts alone. I love my mind. Even though it go all over the place, even though sometimes it don't agree with me, even though it take me on trips that I don't be wanting to go on, guess what? I wouldn't ask for a different mind. I wouldn't ask for a different brain. It's mine. It belonged to me. And all the information and all the stuff that I've put into this is mine. And so I'm grateful for that. I'm just grateful for that. And so my thoughts are my best friend, because I be trying to make my thoughts come true. I be trying to make things happen with my thoughts. And so they my best friends. I hope everybody is doing wonderful today. I don't know what you guys did yesterday for the 4th of July. You heard me. Listen, so fireworks is illegal down here, you guys. They got a fireworks shop off the highway every 2-3 miles or whatever, but they're illegal down here. Illegal because remember, we have a tent in the backyard for a Madison. We took the tent down because guess what? It's hot and they're going to set stuff on fire, and they did. They damaged people's houses. It's so hot down here. And people come from the north or wherever the case may be, and maybe they live here. I don't care. But you know what I'm saying? But they let off the fireworks, and it's not like in Detroit. We have moisture in the air and stuff. Our grass is dry like hay. So the fireworks go up, they come down, they set shit on fire. And so I heard fire trucks all night. I'm just saying. Shit. And people don't realize that. And they're illegal within residential. I want to say that. They're illegal within a residential area. And so, yeah. The police was out here catching people yesterday. I'm just saying. Yeah, they was out here doing their thing yesterday. They weren't messing around. They out here trying to catch people with them fireworks. And baby, they was doing fireworks till like 3 this morning. I felt like I was back at home here. Ain't it funny? I'm so tired of songs popping in my head. You got okay. Yep. I don't know if y'all seen that, but it jumped right on out the deck, and I'm gonna give you what it is. Take a risk. Gamble. Take a risk. It says take a chance. Every risk is a success when you're committed to learning and growth. Take a chance. So this weekend, your self-care card was, hey, take a chance. It's something you've been not wanting to do, or something you on the fence about, or somebody gonna come and say, hey, do you wanna? They say, why don't you take a risk? Because sometimes just think about it. What could you absolutely lose? What could you lose? Sometimes we don't go places just because we don't feel like it. And I get it. Because I told you, I ghosted people for well over a year. I'm coming. No, I ain't. But sometimes the days that I took that risk and said, you know what, T, just suck it the fuck up and go ahead and go, I had a wonderful time. Take a risk on yourself. Because you are absolutely amazing. And sometimes we have to do that. Step out your boundary zone. Do something different. My weekends be with, hey, I'm going to kick my feet up. And this, I say that and don't do it. Because guess where I ended up at yesterday, you guys? Y'all going to laugh. Guess where I ended up at? And it was jam-packed. I was at Chuck E. Cheese yesterday. Y'all ain't even, Chuck E. Cheese. I went to Chuck E. Cheese yesterday on the 4th of July. And it was packed. In Chuck E. Cheese. So, the funny thing was, I took a risk. And it was okay. But Maddie don't really care for crowds. So, it was short-lived. Because she like, yeah, let me tell you how. I'm not dealing with these people today. So she was like, I'm ready to go home. And that's okay. It was okay. But I took a risk, changed my mind. I told you guys I wasn't going anywhere. I wasn't doing anything. But I ended up taking her to Chuck E. Cheese because you know what? It's not fair sometimes. Nobody is here. The boo-boo stanks, the babies that were here, my grandbabies, are still in Detroit. And so she don't have anybody to play with, which is, that's hard on her, you guys. So I try to get her out and get her doing something. But guess what? We got 2 more weeks, baby, for stuff be popping up in here. I know y'all laughing to yourself because ain't no telling what the live gonna be like then, because it's gonna be all the way live in here. Okay, I'm gonna have 3 grandbabies here. And for those that have already been on the land for a while, baby, y'all know Mr. Isaiah. Yeah, well, Isaiah done got him a little height on him. Isaiah know how to ride him a bike, and Isaiah talk a whole lot better, you guys. So, yeah. Okay, these cards are a little different, you guys. I think I've done these cards maybe 3 times with you guys, and it's probably because they scare me, and they scare me because they are crazy accurate sometimes. No, all the time. I'm not gonna say sometimes. Yeah, my hand's gonna be full. It says all paths lead to home. All paths lead to home. It says inner authority, intuition, turn your gaze within. All paths lead to home. This is funny because if you look at this, the Indian tribal thing, it looked like the thing from I don't know if you guys ever watched Pet Sematary. I'm a horror flick kind of person. So yeah, that's look like the burial ground for Pet Sematary. So yes, all paths lead to home. It says it's normal to look to the external world for answers and guidance. Did you hear that? It's normal to look outside of yourself for answers and guidance. Just a quick, when you looking for an answer, well, we Google, we look in books, we ask people, all those things. It's easier to do that. It says, what's revolutionary is turning your gaze inwards. You're being called to source your guidance from within. So they said, hey, we're not saying not to use your sources from the outside, but they said first, why don't you try guiding yourself from the inside? Here it is again. They said, hey, this is a fancy ass way of saying trust your intuition. Why don't you trust you? You know, when I told you be riding down the road and you turn left and you like, damn, why I turn left? I'm supposed to be going right. But you end up having to take this whole little detour to get where you're going. But then later on, you figure out, damn, something happened. And something probably would have happened with me if I'd have turned right. But subconsciously, you knew, hey, let's turn that way. That was you, inner you. Okay? It says, to study the terrain of your inner landscape, to develop a reliable relationship with your soul. The more time you spend connecting with your soul, the deeper the connection will become. The challenge for empaths is staying connected without cutting off the world. Holy sh! It says the challenge for empaths. Are you an empath? Do you guys know what an empath is? Someone who feels other people's stuff when you're around them. Sometimes it expands really far where you can feel people that you're connected to. This is a challenge. It says this is a challenge for you guys because sometimes you have to dummy it down and cut off the word. They say don't cut the word all the way off, though. It says the best way to do this is to develop a daily practice that helps you to keep checking in. Keep checking in. So they say, hey, you have to balance that stuff. You got to be like, okay, well, I'm going to do all this inner work, but then you got to know when to listen on the outside too. Yeah, we have all the answers. All of the stuff is within us. And I know this shit get confusing sometimes, but they say, hey, don't make too much out of it that you don't need to. You feel things for a reason. You know things for a reason. And sometimes people talk to you, and I done told you guys this before, they'll talk you right out of your shit. And you already knew that, hey, this wasn't what I was supposed to be doing. This where I wasn't supposed to be going. You already knew all these things. And then you have a conversation, outer sources, somebody on the outside, and they done talked you out of your shit. They done talked you out of doing what you were supposed to be doing. They done talked you out of something else. They done talked you out of starting that business. They done talked you out of your stuff. And then changed your mind when you already knew what you had going on inside. They said, don't let people do that. Don't allow people to take away from you what you already know is the right thing to do, because it ain't the right thing to do for them. Oh, I just sat on somebody's porch because it ain't the right thing to do for them. It says, if this card appears, you may be called to develop or switch up your spiritual practice to get in the habit of turning your gaze within, getting centered for the day before consuming anything from the outside world, to start from a feeling of at-homeness, and throughout each day to find simple ways to keep coming home. So what they keep saying is you have to keep centering yourself. Have you ever experienced that, where throughout the day you have to keep centering yourself? You start your day out, and I'm just going to walk you through a quick. You start your day out, you meditate right quick, or whatever the case may be. You get yourself centered for the day, or whatever the case may be, and you start your day out. You get up, you get ready, you go to work, because in between those things, usually nothing happens. You know what I'm saying? You get yourself together, you get ready to go to work, you go out the door. Guess what? When you start to interact with other people and other situations, then sometimes you can get thrown off track. So as you go on about your day, or whatever the case may be, then your thought process, the stuff you're thinking about, your centeredness get thrown off because you come across a negative situation. Say you go in that gas station and somebody in there hype and all. Sometimes that can throw you off, especially if you're paying attention to what they're hype about. And I'm not saying don't pay attention, because you know they'll shoot the damn gas station up. I'm just saying it'll throw you off. Because if you're not prepared for what they got going on, you'll pick up some of that energy. And then you go back and sit in your car and you wondering why, damn, I feel off. What? Take a moment, shake that shit off. Because it wasn't meant for you. You seen it. They said see it, don't absorb it. And so what we do is we start to talk about what happened in the gas station. And that shit don't mean nothing unless somebody let some shots off in there because they cussing about a cigarette or whatever. That ain't got nothing. But we pick it up. That's what I'm saying. We pick up unnecessary shit to talk about, and it throws us off alignment. Okay, I'm going to give you, because I talk shit about me all the time. Okay? One of the kids called and told me something yesterday. Their business. Okay? It was my kids' business. It's not my business, and that's why I'm not going to tell you what the hell they said. But soon as I hung up the phone, and I told you, I don't know what your guides talk to you like. I was sitting right here. I was getting ready to beeline and go tell I was going to tell my daughter business. I was finna go tell her business right to my mom. Before I could make it to the garage door, they said, if you don't sit your ass down, that ain't your business. I said, oh. I came right back and sat right back down in this seat. I did not have a conversation about her. It ain't your damn business. She trusted you with that. And she didn't say it was a damn secret, but it wasn't my business to be spreading around, to be telling nobody. I'm learning like everybody else. But my guys sometimes have to get real nasty with me. Because, like I said, I be lying. I talk to my mom about all kind of stuff. But I be lying. I was getting ready to go straight to my mom and tell her my daughter business. And guess what? They said, if you don't sit your ass down, how you 2 seat several? Mind your own business. They centered my ass real quick. That's what I'm saying. They put me right back in my place. That ain't for you to tell, Teresa. That ain't your business. It says, this doesn't mean switching off from the realities of today's world. We need as many conscious people as possible living with their eyes wide open. Rather, it's a call to start your day from a place of connectedness, grace, and devotion. So when you go out into the world and when you let the world in, you do it from an unshakable state of being, a state where you draw your strength, authority, and guidance from a place deep, deep within. My guidance came from deep, deep within. Look at you. She said that happened to me yesterday. I just politely went in the house because that's what happens when you're in tune with yourself. When you're in tune with yourself, when you're doing the work, Michelle, Alex, Miss Wanda, Miss K, Cousin Nikki, when you're doing the work, they don't have a problem with telling you, hey, shut that mouth. Get back in line. That's not your business. And I would rather be scorned from the inside. I would rather scorn myself than to open my mouth. Because let me tell you what would have happened if I'd have opened my mouth yesterday. I'd have went in there and beelined and went and told my mama my daughter's business. Let me tell you what happened. Because once you let the cat out the bag, you ain't got no control over where it run. Just know that. She would have went and told somebody else. She'd have said something to somebody else. It'd have got back to my daughter. Let me tell you what the next phone call I would have got. Mom, why you tell her my business? Oops. Well, I didn't mean it like that. You didn't mean it like nothing. You meant it like a gossiper. Because you were so quick to run out and tell my fucking business. I'm sorry. I ain't got nothing else to talk about. You don't got your own business? Tell your own business. See, that's why I don't have no problems. Cause I not like that. I tell my business. I don't give a damn. Cause it's so funny. I went in the store the other day. Guy told me, he said, "Hey, I bought some Rellos, you guys." And the guy say, "Hey, would you like a bag for?" I said, "Ain't nobody paid for this. Don't nobody think." I'm not thinking about people. If you paying attention to what I got in my hand when I'm walking out the door, that's your business. It's not mine. I'm not off into hiding who I am anymore. I'm not off into dummying myself down. Sometimes I come back and I watch these videos and I have to laugh at myself because my hair is different. I'm so used to my hair being so straight and flat ironed out and this and this. And I look at myself and I say, wow, look how beautiful you are now. I accept who I am. I accept the answers that I get. Because guess what? They not always answers of yes. Sometimes they tell me no. I just told you how they told me don't take your ass in there and run your mouth. They say no sometimes. No, not now. No's not the time. No, don't do that. I'm learning how to be connected with me on every level, on every plane, and listen to me because I'm absolutely amazing. Nobody knows me better than me, even my mama. She birthed me, but she don't know me better than me. I've lived with this body, this soul for almost 50 years now. The decisions that I make are my own. Nobody knows me better than me. So, ladies, I set this little thing up here on a uh, on a thing. I wanted it to be flat because if I put it on the table, you guys won't be able to see it. I'm gonna do it like this. And so this is kind of what I don't know. I'm going to ask you guys. This is how this is gonna work. Okay. I am going to ask you guys to think of the question because I have cards as well. Think of your question as I shuffle the cards. When you put a heart in the comment for me to stop, I will stop. And when I stop, I am going to go ahead. You're going to continue to think of your question though. And then I will go ahead and I will flick this little thing. I'm going to tell you the answer from the little thing first, from the decision maker first. And then we're going to flip your card that you were thinking about second, so that we can see if this decision maker matches the decisions that be on these cards. The thing they pay for versus the thing that I be doing on here for free. So, Nikki, I'm glad you jumped on here first. Because look at here. It's your turn to burn. So I'm going to shuffle the cards. And Nikki, think of your answer that you would like to ask the angels. And as I shuffle these cards, when you want me to stop, put a heart in the comments. And then continue to think of your question. And I'm going to flick the thing. Let's see what they give us. Because I don't want the table to be moving or anything when I click this thing. I got you. And so, Nikki, keep thinking of your question. And let's see what it say. I'm going to hold it out like this. 1, 2, 3. Wow. It says never. This little thing says never. I don't know what the question was. Now we're going to flip your card. It don't matter if you have don't have a question, Michelle. If you don't have a question, when it's your turn, Michelle, tell the universe to give you what you need. Okay. So if you don't have a particular question in your mind, or you don't have anything that you just directly want to ask them, you can say, hey, give me what I need to hear today. They always open to that. And even if the answer is no, yes, whatever it is, the cards will usually give you what you need. So this little thing said never, right? And Nikki, look at what your card said though. Big happy changes. That don't look like never to me. I'm going to give you the big happy changes. It says big positive changes are coming into your life. You may find yourself on a new career path, entering into a new relationship, or moving into a new home or a city or a new city. Embrace these exciting events, knowing that your angels will be beside you all the way. So what you're asking about may require you to take leaps of faith that seem frightening and beyond your ability. It says, trust that the opportunities before you are meant to bring you happiness. These options would not be presenting themselves unless you were ready for them. Release your fears and follow your heart. I know, right? So I'm going to keep giving y'all the block, but the card said, hey, big happy changes. They said you got stuff on the horizon. They said don't have fear, because if it presents itself, that means you're ready for it. If it presents itself, you're ready for it. They said, so don't have no fear. You got this. And so I just wanted to see what this thing do. Why people on there paying for it anyway. Thank you, cousin Nikki. I'm excited for your big changes, because guess what? Like I told you guys, she is a community person. Miss Wanda, you next. Nikki is a community person, and she deals with the community a whole lot. But even with dealing with the community, guess what? She got to keep her armor up, because she deals with an overwhelming amount of people. And guess what? If they need you in the community or whatever, it's usually people that have issues, problems, mental issues, all kind of stuff. And so I pray her strength all the time, because I can't deal with people all the time, but she does. But even with doing that, it allows changes to come, and it allows her to come in contact with people that she probably would never come in contact with. Sometimes we look at the bum on the street and think that it's just a bum, not knowing that it's a doctor. That's how I feel about that block. Okay, Miss Alex, you after Miss Wanda. So Miss Wanda, if you don't have a question, remember I told you to think, what do you universe need me to know at this moment, or whatever the case may be. I am going to keep shuffling these cards until you put a heart in the comment for me to stop. And then we're going to continue to think that question, and we're going to flick this dumbass block and see what it do. I got you. Continue to think about your question, which is no question, which is, hey, universe, what do you want me to know at this time? Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Okay. It says yes. I don't know what it's saying yes to, but let's see. Look at there. They real funny. This said yes, and this said no. This said yes, and the angel answers said no. So let me see what the no is, though. because they have different response. The response to your inquiry is a firm no. You don't need to worry. Though you will see why this is a perfect answer as time goes on. So the funny thing is that what I'm getting is that you were particularly thinking about something. There's something, Miss Wanda, that you want to answer to. I don't know quite what it is. Maybe you were thinking about moving. Maybe you were thinking about the car. Maybe you were thinking about something that you need to do or whatever the case may be. And they're saying, no. No. Sometimes we get up and we make moves way too fast. That's what I'm getting. We make moves way too fast because we think that we have to. They said you don't have to make moves like that right now. Center yourself. So I don't know why this block said yes, but it's definitely no. Take the time that you need. Figure out a plan first before moving forward. The answer is no, because all of the things aren't in play. All of the things that you need to be in place aren't in place yet. And so sometimes we move real fast because, hey, maybe we got the money, or maybe, hey, this opportunity came, or whatever the case may be. And the funny thing is, what I find out with even me, my mom, other people, when we get a hold to some money, we spend it real quick on stuff that appeasing to the eye, and never really think about the long-term goal and stuff like that. And then that's how we end up in another predicament. They say, so whatever you thinking, it's no, not right now. Don't do that. They said, because, hey, you're going to need these things later on down the line. And that's me connecting with them. I know you are. I know you are, but it's going to be okay, Miss Wanda. I'll explain it to you later. Alex, it's your turn to burn. I know. That's what happened when you don't ask the cards question. And you did ask a question. Somewhere in your head, Miss Wanda, you have a question. Because it wouldn't have came up no. And you're saying that you don't know what the question is, or you don't know what you know what you're thinking about. I don't know what you're thinking about. Something is on your mind. You're thinking about doing something. You're thinking about going somewhere. You're thinking about doing something. And they saying no. That's what it is. I got you, Alex. I see you. So keep thinking, Alex, because here we go with this dumb board again. What it say? Let's see. Because you know what? I have faith in the answer for Alex, because you know what? She my little hippie child. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, Alex. No. It said maybe. Alex, what you asked him? Okay, shit now. Okay, Alex. And it's funny because it said maybe. And look what the card you got. It's up to you. It said maybe. And it's up to you. Huh, ain't that funny? It says the end result of the situation that you asked about is entirely in your hands. Huh. So look, I know, right? Damn. I had to put some little stank on it or something, because I'm like, please let it read Alex or something. But it says it's up to you, Alex. The end result of the situation that you're asking about is entirely in your hands. You can affect the outcome by taking a proactive approach to solving any challenges. Stand in your own power and have confidence that you have what it takes to bring about happy endings. She said, I actually had a question this time. And look here. They actually gave your ass an answer. They said it's up to you. You have control over this whole situation. They said you are the person that's responsible for the happy ending. And it's your happy ending. It's not the happy ending for other people. We always I'm talking shit about me. I want to make other people happy too. I don't want to just be happy. I want to make other people happy. But guess what? Sometimes when I'm involved, I tend to do what make other people happy because I don't want them to be sad. But they say, hey, then you're not happy. Then you become not happy. But it's up to you. It says, don't wait for someone else to rush in and take charge. In order to come to a successful conclusion, this situation requires your unique perspective and experience. It says, this situation requires your unique perspective and experience because this is something that you've already been through before. So if it says your unique perspective and experience, you can't have experience in something that you ain't never done before. So obviously the question is the answer that you have experience, you've done this before. So this is something that you're repeating. So they said you have the answer. And whenever you're ready, it's up to you. You can change it and make your own happy ending. I love it. I love it. Alex said I finally had a damn question. I love it, Alex. Because it's completely up to you. They said, hey, we're going to swing whatever way you swing, that's what way we going. You say left, we say right, we own this shit. Because they got your back no matter what you decide to do. They got your back. Absolutely. Michelle, it's your turn to bird, lady. Maybe I need to say a little prayer to the thing too, that we give Michelle exactly what she needs as well. Because that was some shit. It only was accurate for who? Alex? Because that's the hippie child. I told you. She radiate just energy off of her. And it was like, hey, this little dumb board thing. Michelle, is you thinking of the universe and what you need to know right now? I'm accepting your stuff too, Alex. I swear I am. I know, right? They like, she ain't never got nothing for us. But this time, let's get her. Michelle, is you still here, girl? She said, I don't know what I'm thinking. There you go, Michelle. And keep thinking. Keep thinking, Michelle. Keep thinking. Let's see. Let's see with the little decision-making board. You ready? 1, 2, 3. It said never. Let's see what the cards say. See? I don't know why it doesn't work for Alex. Because this shit. That's not a never answer. This says ask your angels. That's not a never answer. Yeah. No. It says ask your angels. So let's get it. Let's see what they want for asking the angels. It says your angels are always with you. However, you must ask for their assistance in order for them to provide you with the help that you're seeking. Did you hear that? I know. We ain't used to ask them for help. So what they're encouraging you to do, Michelle, is ask them for help. Ask them for the assistance that you need. They said, you are me, we are one. I'm the same way, sweetheart. I used to couldn't ask for help. I couldn't, it was like pulling damn teeth. I couldn't. But they said, hey, sometimes we feel like we got to say the shit out loud. They said, no, you don't have to. They said, hey, just ask us for help though. Hey, I don't have the correct answer for this particular thing, but can you help me out? Can you send me what I need? Can you send me the person that I need in order to get the answer that I need? Or whatever the case may be. They said, ask them for help. Ask them. And Michelle, why am I getting this in my head? Well, how you do that? Just ask. Just say, hey, I don't know what I'm doing. Can you help me out? Please assist me. It says, because heaven respects your free will choices. When I tell you that Madison can't sleep past, good morning, Mama. Come here. Give me a hug. Good morning, baby. Get on the couch. Go get on the couch. I'll be there in a minute. She went, I know, right? She went to sleep late, and here we go. It says, heaven respects your free will, Michelle. That's what it is. They respect your free will, your choices. It says, state your questions to your angels clearly. You can do so either loud or silently in your own mind. Your angels will instantly help you according to the divine will. So the thing is that they can't mess with your free will. So when you got in your head that you want to do something, or you got a particular way that you want to do it, they can't stop you. They can't intervene. They can't say, no, don't do that. You got free will. It says your angels may also have special messages for you about the situation that you're asking about. Sit quietly in a peaceful place, indoors or out in nature, and ask for advice and guidance, particularly outside, because guess what? They show you. You know exactly what they're talking about. They said, notice what messages come up to you. It's possible the answer will come to you through your feelings, hearing, or sight, or perhaps you will just know the answer. You can always ask the angels for signs during the day to guide you onto the right path. So sometimes we just have to ask. We get so caught up in ourselves, and I know that, hey, we got the answers, but guess what? They give us the answers within ourselves, but we have free will as well. And so with that free will, we make our own decisions. Yeah, we have angels and ancestors and all of those people that guide us, but they can't guide us if we're not willing to be guided. Does that make sense? And so when you sit with them and you ask them particular questions and you say, hey, I need signs and help me out and guide me in a particular way, then you give them control to say, hey, they can show you these signs, they can give you these things. But other than that, they just standing on the sideline, baby. Just like a football game where you see the people sitting on the sideline, they just sitting on the sideline, waiting on you to ask for help. And that's it. There you go, baby. And so they said, you have what you need. We will give you what you want. But it's hard sometimes. I ain't going to sit here and say that, hey, it's easy to just listen to your angels and your ancestors. It's a lot of work of going within. It's a lot of battling with yourself, your ego, all kind of shit. I get it. But you also have free will, so they can't just take over because you want them to. So, Michelle, it makes sense to me too. I'm gonna help take that card today. And before I get off of here, because I ain't exempt from they bullshit either. So let me think of me a question. And let's get it. Stop. One, two, three. I guess never is a damn thing on this damn thing because it said never again. Got me messed up. It said never, but my card said, what? I'm ready. They got me messed up. So TikTok, with they pen and shit, I'm putting it down. Because, yeah, no. It said never, and my card said I'm ready. I'm taking it. It says you're ready. And so let's get it. What am I ready for? It says all your past experiences have led to this moment. You've studied and grown spiritually in many, many ways. There is nothing more to do. You're ready to move forward and to embrace the person you know in your heart you're meant to be. Y'all got me messed up. It says the world is anxiously awaiting the contributions that follow your life purpose will that following your life purpose will provide. You may have to put yourself first in this situation. It's time to do what is right for you. It said, I'm ready. I'm taking that. I'm ready. I'm ready. And so I'm taking that. I know you guys don't know what my question was, but it said I'm ready. And my question was on the lines of being ready for something. Am I ready for this particular thing to take off and do what it's supposed to do? They said, hey, everything you've done has led up to the moment that you are in right now. You're ready. Thank you so very much. I'm so grateful that I'm ready. I'm grateful for being able to do the work, but the little vision board thing down there said never. And so I did that little experiment this morning because I'm a believer in these cards. And I'm a believer in these cards because they've shown me that, hey, we show out. And the board thing just didn't hit it with me. And I wanted to see exactly if it worked the way, because if you watch it on TikTok, and like I said, I know a lot of you guys aren't TikTokers, and I'm not either. But if you watch it on there, these people are really looking for answers. They're looking for answers off a damn board. They're looking for answers off of this. You'll pay somebody to give you answers off a damn board, but you won't listen to inspiration. You won't listen to yourself. You won't guide yourself through the moments. You want off the wall answers. What kind of world do we live in? And I probably can't get past, and I've gotten over 50 followers, but I can't get past maybe 10 people listening at a time. That's absolutely fine with me. I'm not trying to have no big crowd of people or whatever the case may be. The thing is that I know the things that I say are things that people need to hear. That's it. I'm not trying to get people to ask questions on the board that may or may not be giving them the correct answer. I'm trying to connect to people on an energetic level so that they can answer questions themselves. Because remember they said you have all you need inside of you. That was one of the cards for today. You have the answers inside of you. And so the funny thing is that you'll sit here and ask this board a damn question and it'll say no, and you'll take the no. Knowing that, hey, Everything in me said yes. Everything in me said go for it. But because I get on here and I pay a so-called psychic or whoever the hell to do this little thing, I won't even believe in myself anymore. That's a thing of being careful what you take in too. Everybody and everything ain't for us. And again, I'm not knocking people that do the little board thing because maybe they believe in it. And I would have loved to believe in it too. But the thing is that it shows me that, hey, I know everything is energy. But it's not as accurate as I need it to be. So I'm just going to stick with these cards. And so it was good playing with you guys with this little board today. I'm going to put it back in the box because I'm probably not going to use it anymore. I just wanted to see exactly what it was. And that's right. You are absolutely right, Alex. The people that are here are the people that need to be here. And the people that come and go, it'd be just fine with me because I have my tribe. You guys don't understand. Just like you probably draw energy off of me, I draw energy off of you guys too. And so that's another step that people don't understand. It's okay. Because guess what? I'll offer and I'll continue to offer for them to come and see and come and follow or do whatever. I'm going to continue to just be me. I'm going to continue to work on myself. I am going to continue to mind my thoughts. I am going to continue to grow as a person because I'm ready. I can't make everybody else be ready. And so if they catch this inspiration, then fine. And if they don't, I guess it just wasn't meant. I'm okay with that. I'm so grateful for the people that love me. I'm so grateful for the people that follow me. I'm so grateful for the people that think about me. I am grateful for all of those things. And so, with that being said, hey, you guys, it is Friday. They said go out, risk something this weekend. Do something that makes you sing, make you happy, make you dance, make you think about you. Take a risk. Step out the fear zone and say, you know what, I'm going to do something a little different this weekend. Just one thing. Just one thing different. I'm going to do that. Because guess what? I'm going to do something different this weekend. Just one thing. I'm going to think of something. One thing. I'm going to step out of my zone and do one thing. I'm going to take a risk and do one thing that make my heart sing. Because guess what? If I never take a risk, I don't even know whether I like it or not. And so I want you guys to have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. You guys are amazing. You do amazing things. Y'all have stuff going on, but guess what? Y'all continue to push forward. And that's what makes you amazing. Because it's easier to give up. It's easier to throw in the towel. It's hard to keep fighting. And so I commend you guys for the fight. For the free will, the fight, to keep pushing. That's it at the end of the day. And so this has been a wonderful Freewheeling Friday. Look at there. Fit right on in. A wonderful Freewheeling Friday. You have free will. What are you going to do with it? I love you guys so very much. I only want the best for y'all. And I will see you right here Monday morning for the card of the day. Go out. Be blessed. I love you guys. Bye-bye.